I just joined the board of MyStorage the end of last year. I've been based in Asia the last 35 years, so know Asia well, and it was very exciting when Eric invited me to join the board. Asia has very much fallen behind or lagged behind the US and Europe in terms of the development of self-storage. However, in the last 10 years, Asia has taken off. Vietnam, in comparison to Asia, has been slow to take off, but again, Vietnam is now taking off. As the economy strengthens, as people get more and more disposable income, as they want to improve their quality of life, self-storage is becoming really popular. And I think Vietnam is at the very beginning of a big boom for self-storage. Vietnam, as I said, is just taking off as a self-storage market. And it was clearly apparent to me, knowing Eric, the founder, for a number of years, that MyStorage is so well positioned that they can control the market in Ho Chi Minh and eventually beyond Ho Chi Minh. I think any company that is successful long-term has to maintain the highest of standards, the highest of quality. MyStorage has done an excellent job in terms of identifying locations and putting in facilities that are very clean, secure, safe, and they just feel good. I mean, sitting here now, it feels good. It has a good feel about it. I think maintaining the highest professional standards is absolutely critical to the success of any business. And MyStorage is clearly doing that in terms of the facilities and in terms of the people. They've got a very dynamic group of young people who are driven and they want to see this business grow and expand. I think the primary goal, without doubt, is self-storage, and it needs to be self-storage in Ho Chi Minh City initially. You need to control the self-storage market in Ho Chi Minh City, become the largest, the most dominant player, because that makes it a lot more difficult for the competitors to come in. So my goal is to see us continue to expand our footprint throughout Ho Chi Minh City, but we also don't want to grow faster than the actual demand requires. We need to balance the supply with the demand so that we grow when it makes sense from a cash flow perspective, and that makes sense from a profitability perspective, and creating opportunities for employees. So it's to grow, but to grow at a very high standard and to grow responsibly. I think what the whole MyStorage team needs to do is to continue being dynamic, continue thinking out of the box. As I sit here in boxes, but we need to think out of the box. We need to find different ways of doing things, smarter ways of doing things. And I see, especially in the area of AI, MyStorage has really taken a leadership role and is doing some amazing things for self-storage, not just in Vietnam, but actually throughout Asia. I mean, they're world-class standards. So I think for MyStorage to remain the leader, to become even stronger, it's just continue to be dynamic, think out of the box, and just do things well.